Final Fantasy VII is home to plenty of baddies, zaddies, and literal daddies. But one thing that they all kind of have in common is that they really like Cloud. I mean, they just can't get enough of that Cloud, and I can't either. And so today, I wanted to introduce you to this idea that I had. It's a brilliant idea, yet also idiotic as well. Basically my idea is that since everyone's kind of hot and also has the hots for Cloud, why not take Final Fantasy VII and turn it into something more appropriate, something more romantic? And so I had the idea to turn Final Fantasy VII into a dating sim game, but unfortunately I do not have game development skills, programming, design, no gaming talents whatsoever besides playing them. But what I do have is I have the ability, the talent, and the skill of an artist, a mediocre one at that. So yeah. So using the power of my art, the skills of my creativity, I decided to just draw the characters as if they were in a dating sim, and so that's the best I could do. So yeah, that's what I got for you. And for this video, I'm only focusing on the boys because I didn't feel like drawing 6 characters for one video, so I'm just doing 3 for now, and then the girls, Tifa, Aerith, and Jessie will come later. But for now, we're focusing on Cloud, Sephiroth, and Barret. So let's get into it. So the first character I start off with was my main dude, my main man, my main boy, Cloud. For Cloud, my idea was that he's kind of like, I don't know, he has like a pretty to himself, self-reserved personality like me. And so I thought the best fit for him would be like a turtleneck, something long sleeve, because us introverted and like self-reserved people, we like long sleeves because it feels I don't know, it feels like comforting, it feels comfortable, and like I don't know, I just feel so exposed in a short sleeve, man. I mean, I know I got these raging pythons but yeah, long sleeves just made me feel more comfortable, and so I figured it'd probably make Cloud comfortable too. And then I chose a turtleneck like kind of sweater because in his original design or his original outfit, he kind of has like a sleeveless like turtleneck. And so I figured, hey, slide some sleeves on that and call it a day. So that's what he's got for the top. And then for the bottom, he has like overalls, which turtleneck and overalls is a crazy combination, but it is what it is. And then yeah, that's pretty much it for Cloud. Oh yeah, and then his necklace is, I didn't color it in, I forgot to color it in, but it's supposed to be like one of the bolts on his like armor or whatever, because his armor and like, I think his gloves too, they have like little like nuts and bolts for some reason. And so I decided to give him like a little bolt as a necklace, but you can barely see it because I forgot to color it in, but you know it's there, so it's the thought that counts. And then yeah, I mean, that's honestly it for the drawing. I just I thought it turned out pretty all right. The biggest challenge for me during this drawing was definitely Cloud's hair. Cloud's hair is like one of the most, if not the most annoying thing I've ever drawn. It's just, I don't know, I think I got it right at the end, or like at least close to being right. But yeah, it was just really annoying to draw. Never again, Cloud. But yeah, like I said, there's not really much to say about this drawing. Overall, I give Cloud like a solid 8 out of 10. I think he turned out the best at everybody. You'll see, because everyone else is, it's only downhill from here pretty much. But yeah, Cloud turned out the best. I really like how he turned out. The turtleneck, sweater, and like overalls is a kind of a crazy combination, but I think he pulls it off. Cloud gives me the type of vibe that like he like dresses, but he doesn't really care what he wears, and so he doesn't really conform to like fashion statements or like fashion culture. Like he doesn't care about like he wears like all brand stuff and doesn't care basically. But that's like me. I don't really care either. I mean, you see me, I'm up in here with like a tank top on. Like, bro, what am I doing? But yeah. Solid 8 out of 10 from Cloud. Honestly, Cloud is actually my favorite character to play as in. Well, he was my favorite character, one of them in Final Fantasy VII. But Tifa, as #1 favorite character, I gotta give it to Tifa. Tifa was boxing in that game. She was throwing hands, and I love how aggressive her gameplay was. Least favorite characters to play as Aerith and Barret. They're tied for me because they play the exact same, because they just sit back and just like spam shoot stuff. Aerith shoots magic, Barret shoots bullets, and that's all they do. Which, by the way, when I was like researching stuff about like the references and like the characters, I didn't know Barret's name was based on, I think it's like based on like the Japanese pronunciation of bullet. And so Barret's name means bullet, or at least it's like inspired off of the word bullet. It's something like that. It's inspired off like the word bullet. I just know that. And so I thought that was pretty cool, which makes sense because he's all about guns. His literal hand is a gun, a giant minigun. But I thought that was a cool fact, and I didn't know that. Okay, now we're moving on to Sephiroth. Sephiroth. Honestly, Sephiroth, good old Sephi, my boy. I love him to death. I think he's cool, but I did the worst on him. I'll be real with you. I think I fumbled the bag on Sephiroth. So one of the first decisions I made was I wanted to give Sephiroth a leather jacket because he wears like all black leather, and I figured he'd be a leather boy in real life too, or in a dating sim. So I gave him a leather jacket, but the reference I used was like a woman, and which yeah, whatever, but like his jacket, or the way she wears her jacket, I don't know if it was like high-waisted or if she just has like a really short torso, but it was like all the way up here. But I kind of like that idea for Sephiroth, and so I try to do the same thing for him, but I think my brain is so logically ingrained to where I can't, it prevents, it tries as hard as to prevent me from drawing things unproportional. And so I tried to give him like a high-waisted leather jacket kind of thing, but I don't think I pulled it off. But yeah, I gave him a leather jacket because I thought it'd be cool. He got his sleeves rolled up and he got like the like a long sleeve underneath. I wanted to make him like shirtless underneath just to have a leather jacket, but a leather jacket on bare skin, on bare nips, that is a crazy decision. Bare nipped leather jacket, nah. You're a psychopath. You need to be locked up in an insane asylum or in jail because you're a menace. You're a menace to society. I mean, I guess Sephiroth is a menace to society, so maybe he should have some bare nips on some leather. But anyway, leather jacket for Sephiroth. And then the second decision I made for him was his hair is tied up in a ponytail. My friend, one of my friends actually, I have many friends. No, I don't. I have like literally count them on like one hand, but which that's all you need in life, honestly. You don't need 50 friends. Quality over quantity. I almost messed it up. I almost said quantity over quality, but yeah, quality over quantity. But anyway, one of my friends, he gave me the idea to tie Sephiroth's hair in a ponytail, which drawing it, I probably could have drew it better. That's probably why I don't like it. But it's okay. It's different. I like the idea of it being different rather than just being like regular Sephiroth. And I feel like he would tie his hair in a ponytail if he was like a good guy, or in like a dating sim. So I like the idea of it. I think I just could have executed it better to make it more visually appealing. But then I got Sephiroth some white pants, because I feel like white pants to me are probably the most like outgoing outfit choice you can make, because it's so attention grabbing, because it's not that rare, it's not that common, it is rare. And so white pants, it's just like you're like really asking to be looked at, like really, like you want the attention, and I feel like Sephiroth definitely wants that. But yeah, white pants for Sephiroth. And then yeah, I think that was it for as far as the design. I don't got much to say about him. Overall, I give Sephiroth like a solid. I give him a 6. I didn't really like him that much. I give him a 6. I think he could have been done better. I don't know what I could have done to make him better. But I give him a 6. I give him a solid 6. He's all right, but like he's not the best. Like I said, it's only downhill from here. And last, but certainly not least, or is it last but most definitely least, Barret, my boy Barret. For him, I try to give him like a dad vibe because he is a dad. And for me, when I think of like a dad vibe, I think of two different kinds of dads. Either a dad who doesn't care what they wear, and so they kind of just like throw on anything. And then the second one is the dad who like tries a little too hard to dress but still kind of fumbles at the same time. Like sometimes it kind of slaps, but sometimes it's like you're trying like way too hard. Comment down below which category you think my dad fits into. But for Barret, I feel like he's leaning more towards the first category where it's like you don't really care that much. And so he's not trying that hard, but honestly, simplicity simplicity is the key. I was waiting for an airplane to I live near an airport, and so it's just like nothing but vroom, 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 constant airplanes, dude, in the background. So if you ever see me like pausing a lot or just like there's some weird cuts, just know that it was some bitch ass airplanes flying by that are ruining this recording, ruining your content. Just remember that. But anyway, Barret. Barret fits more in so what? He fits more in with like the first category of dads where he doesn't really care about what he wears. And so the outfit I decided to give him was a like plaid, like a long plaid shirt, a white a white like t-shirt, tank top underneath, tucked in to the black belt with some basic jeans. That's all you need. And the classic little sunglasses, and then boom, done. Yeah, and then since it's a dating simulator, I was like, guns aren't very romantic unless you're like, I don't know, that's what you're into. But typically guns are not romantic, so I decided to turn his little minigun turret into a bouquet of flowers, or a bouquet of like random shapes and colors, because I did not feel like drawing each individual flower. But you get the idea. I just had to give some visual aid to picture in your mind. Imagine a better flowers there. But yeah, so I turned his hand into a bouquet of flowers. But yeah. Oh, and then I put them in behind like Midgard, and I just got a picture off of Google, and I like put a filter over it and made it, called it a day. I was not about to draw a whole background for this now. But overall, I give Barret a solid 7. He's a solid 7. He might be tied with I was about to say Link. He might be tied with Cloud, honestly, for like the 8 spot, but I'm gonna give him a 7. Just because I feel like even though he's simple, I probably could have went a different route with him in terms of like simplicity. I don't know. I could have drew him better too. I don't know. Everything could have been better. But yeah, Cloud 8, Sephiroth 6, Barret 7. And yeah, that's the boys. That's all I got for you. Those are the boys. Overall, I really like this idea. I thought it was pretty fun. I think it's very interesting to see these like super powered like anime-esque characters with like magic, and like just like I like to see them like out of their norm. It's like seeing like Goku when he's like has his like after the hyperbolic time chamber, when he's like messing with Gohan for like 3 days, even though he could be training. Like stuff like that, like some slice of life stuff, pretty much. Like just seeing them being normal outside of like constantly like on 10 all the time, or like on go all the time. So I really like this idea. And I'm looking forward to drawing the girls. I'm looking forward to how that's gonna go. Um, and I hope you are too. Hope you are too, buddies. I gotta think of like a name for like the audience for the Demir channel. Let me write down in the comments what you think the group name should be. Right now I'm just gonna call you buddies though. I think buddies is hilarious. Calling someone bud or buddy is it's so funny to me because sometimes like it's said, I say it as like a good thing, but it just comes off as like so demeaning and inferior. It's like that's what you say to like kids, like you got that bud, like I don't know, it just seems like it just seems like a very negative like nickname, but I like it. I swear I don't mean it like that. But yeah, let me know what you think about the drawings. And if you like the video, feel free to absolutely obliterate that like button, dude. And feel free to subscribe. I don't really know. I don't really have like a schedule right now as far as when I'm posting videos, but I'm trying to do at least one video every month. That's my goal for 2024. Trying to get back on that grind because last year, I started the channel like October or like August, and I've only made like 2 videos last year. So we're not having that. We are not having that at all. We are going to be grinding. We are going to be gaining, developing, evolving all the positive traits. We're going to be doing that together. It's going to be a journey with me and you and me. But yeah, thanks for watching. And if you want to see more of my art, if you want to see the boys more outside of this video, feel free to go to my Instagram at duh.mir. There's a period in between. Yeah, go to duh.mir on Instagram, and that's also my TikTok where I do like little quick time lapses too, and I also commentate over them. But yeah. Down. I'm sorry. Bye.